G'day everybody, my name is Gareth Walton, and today we are reviewing magnetic levitation, son. You've heard the trains, you've heard those trains that float on magnetic waves of energy. Harry Potter, but it's science, bitch. So we're actually reviewing a magnetic UFO which levitates a spinning top just like Inception, but it requires no electricity. You've heard that right. It does not use electricity from the wall. It does not use batteries. This is levitation used by your own physical strength, your own physical spin, the energy exerted from your fingers to this little bad boy right here. I've got my camera 1 set up in the most unusual angle. It's on my table and it is looking, let's put my another camera on. There we go. You guys can probably see that a bit better now. This is my camera 1 and that's what that little thing looks like right there. And today we are going to be doing kind of a reverse unboxing. You see, the way to get this thing working is you actually need to set it up and set it up so precisely that it wants to work. Otherwise, if you don't set it up precisely, it's literally not going to work. So here is my table. I've already unboxed it. Don't worry guys, I will do a quick reboxing after I've finished spinning it to show you what it looks like inside the box. But yeah, before we start, this is what's happening. This is what comes in the box. I can't move this because this is positioned in such a way where it's not leaning that much that way and it's not leaning that much that way or that way or that way. It's just perfect at the moment. It comes with 2 of these things right here. Now those things are used to properly balance it, to make it, you know, even enough for this thing to want to stay upright. Now it also comes with, of course, this thing right here. And it comes with a little bag filled with these things. I'll just quickly lift them up for you so you guys can see. This right here is like little, what would you call them? Little washers, little plastic washers, a few steel washers, and a couple of little rubber washers. So what happens is you want to be able to balance this just correctly, and there's always an and, especially when it comes to no electricity, son. And you need to balance this thing, so you need to get the weight of this just right. So as you can see, I've got a little steel one around, and I've got 2 ones that look like that, but they're actually smaller, so 2 smaller ones. Let me quickly grab it off for you so you can see what I'm talking about. I'll unravel this. That's the little rubber thing that keeps it all together. So this is this, that goes on like that. That's the first one. This is what's worked for me best. Of course, you can use anything that works for you. Every one of these would be slightly different. That's the first little plastic one, and the second little plastic one, and of course a rubber to keep it on accurate enough so it works for the base that I have. Like I said, each one of these bases is slightly, ever so slightly different than the next one. It's just using permanent magnets. And whoever invented this, whoever discovered this was like, must have been like, what have I just discovered? Levitation without electricity. That's what they've just discovered. Okay, so like I said, we have set it up in just the correct way. They give you 2 of these, but I'm only using 1 at the moment. I've got some blue tack underneath each of the legs just to ensure that it's not going to slip and slide. So I've been playing with this thing for like 20 minutes before we started just to get it right. One more thing that it comes with is this. Now this is very important to making this thing float up in the air. So you put that on top, and let's just do this one right now. There we go, can you see? So you put that on top right there. Now when you spin this, you've got to spin it directly in the center. Can you see the center little hole? The center little right there? You've got to spin this directly in the center. So we'll go back to camera 1 and we'll give it a try for the first time. Wish us luck. All right, here we go. This could take a little while, but we're going to give it a try. Now this is probably going to happen to you 100 times, but there'll always be that one time where you'll be like, wow, it worked. Of course, I've got a little bit more skill because I've been playing with this, although you wouldn't know it by the way I'm spinning this right now. The pressures of being on camera. They say don't work with kids and animals. Well, I think they should also add magnetic levitation that's not powered by electricity to the list, to be honest. All right, here we go again. Come on, Gareth, we can do this. All right, we did it. Here we go, come on. Let's lift it up slowly. What's gonna happen? Oh my God, it almost got it. Yes, we've done it. We have done it, guys. Let's move you guys around so we can see what's going on here. That is 100% spinning around. Check that out. Wow, I'm kind of speechless. That's kind of incredible. So once again, I have spent like 20 minutes getting this black base to be exactly accurate for what needs to be done. Otherwise, it literally goes whoosh, either that way, whoosh that way, whoosh any other way. So you've got to set it up just right. So we'll do another one for you guys to see it. So once again, in order to get this thing accurate, you've got to use these things to put underneath of the main black base. I'm only using one of them right now with a bit of blue tack on the side just to stop it from slipping. We don't want any slippage, guys. No slippage. How do we do that? I'm a newbie when it comes to this. How do we do that? Boom, ready, ready, ready. Oh, there we go. Sexy. So sexy, just like that. We'll give this one another try, this time with you looking at my face, because look at that jawline. Why wouldn't you? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring the bell. All right. I've actually had this for a few years now. I built a pinball machine, which I actually showed you guys on my Breaking, which I showed you guys on my studio tour. I built a Breaking Bad TV show pinball machine based on the TV show. I haven't finished it yet, but it's just right there. Check out that video if you have not seen it. But here we go, guys. We'll do this live right now with 2 camera angles working, thanks to my A10 Mini Pro. Let's give it a spin. First time, great. Great, great, great. Wow, check that out. How cool is that? Whoops, I'm bumping the table. All right, we'll do that one more time. We've got a different camera angle again. Let's give this one a go. You silly hoe. I don't know, it just kind of rhymed, so that's why I said that. All right, here we go. Can you guys see it? Yes, you can. All right, here we go, here we go, here we go now. Here we go, here we go, here we go now. Get busy. I don't trust it, but it is definitely doing it. Look at that. That is 100% levitation. It is levitating right now. How freaking cool is that? If you spin it fast enough, it literally lasts for a few minutes. If you had an air gun, you could literally spin it really fast. I'm going to try that actually. Hang on. I'm going to try it with my lips. Give me 1 second, guys. Come on, here we go. It wasn't to work. That one wasn't to be. But how cool is that? All right, we're going to do a unboxing, reverse unboxing to show you guys what it actually looks like. Okay, before we move it, let me just quickly show you what I've done here. This is what it looks like from underneath. I've adjusted it. I've stuffed it up now, but that's what it kind of looks like underneath. I've put some blue tack on there to stop it from slipping, but we'll do it one more time with it off position now. So it is no longer in the correct position, and this time we are doing this to show you guys what it looks like when it's not in the correct position. So here we go. Let's put that back on. There we go, you ready? And that's what's going to happen. It's going to fly off each and every time, usually in one direction. Harry Styles, don't worry, don't worry. Let's go back to that one. Show you one more time. And this is obviously with it not going to work. One more time, there we go. It's just going to fly away somewhere. So that's why you need to have it calibrated. But this is what it looks like underneath. We're going to put this back in the box like so. Zoom out a little, lens creep. Sorry about that, guys. Put that back in the box with the dots. Dominoes! And that goes in there and in there. Along with those little washers. You get the picture, guys. But that's pretty much been the Magic UFO. Quick little story before we go. I got this from China. There was a huge problem when I got a few of these from China. The X-ray people in China, in the Beijing airport, wanted to take it off us, and me and my father were screaming in the airport like, security, security, help us, they're trying to take this off of us. Anyway, literally happened. We were both yelling in the airport. You should have seen it. It was so crazy. Security came and they were like, dung, 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 dung. That's kind of racist, but they were basically said, you have to get rid of it because it's a security risk. The magnetic force of it is so powerful, and it could potentially, bullshit, but it could potentially, crash the airplane. So we weren't allowed to have 3 of them. So we ended up getting 1. I think we ended up sneaking 1 on, but yep. I will link this in the video description below, and that's pretty much been a review for the magnetic UFO. You can find this if you want this, linked below. It's from Amazon. I get a small commission, but I'll be giving you guys the best priced link. So there's no point looking for another link because it'll be the cheapest pretty much that I can find. But like I said, I'll get a small commission, so it'll help the YouTube channel. Thank you, guys. That's been that, and I'll see you for the next video. If you're on any of these social media sites, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, my computer's in the way, then please subscribe to them at Tallboy Gareth. In my last video, we talked about Donald Trump, and I deleted my Twitter live on air. So if you haven't seen that, go watch that. I love you all. I'll see you for the next video.